Okay, welcome everybody to another episode of PMD Football Talk. Let's go. Man, we need to start doing these 2 days a week. I feel like I could do this every week.
We do it every week.
Right.
We do it every week. You want it every night.
We do it every week. I mean, oh man, I don't know.
We can start a basketball.
I feel like I can do it every day is what I meant to say. I feel like I can just talk football every day. I mean, I do talk football every day, but I feel like I can talk football with you guys every day. Anyhow, so welcome everybody to another episode of PMD Football Talk. You got Pat, Mike, Dustin. Here we are talking football, going over the recaps from last week and going through the pick'ems for next week. We wrapped up week 12. So let's get into the first set of games here. First game we have on the board was Atlanta Falcons playing the Washington Commanders.
Unfortunately, I don't have poop chat this week, but I would be holding it up for this segment.
Yeah.
These Atlanta Falcons.
Dude.
Embarrassing.
It is. It really is. That game, dude, the Falcons had it there at the end, too. I have a buddy who was at the game, and he was pumped. He was like, man, that stadium was actually going pretty crazy for the Commanders. And he's like, with them going down the field and having it in the red zone, it got quiet. And he was like, he was just ready for that stadium to erupt. And it did, just in the wrong way. Because he's a Falcons fan. I can't believe it. I mean, I don't think it was necessarily Mariota's fault. I mean, you know the score, 19-13 Falcons. Falcons were in the red zone at the end. They were ready to score. Mariota threw it. I mean, what? Probably a little behind or a little too high for Patterson. Tipped the ball. Tip drill.
Yep. I mean, I don't really have much to say. Both quarterbacks, very mediocre play. The GOAT Brian Robinson had himself a day, but pretty boring game. I didn't watch the entire game, but it wasn't exciting. Commanders, they hold that, what is it, seventh spot? The whole NFC East is in the playoffs, so.
As of right now,
Washington keeps finding a way to win. They keep finding a way to win.
Yep.
Can't be mad. Can't be mad at them.
You know what? I just realized too, Taylor Heineke. Those are going to be some nice J's, black and red. That's going to look nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting the W on them. So, all right. Yeah, I don't have anything else on that one either. Next up, we had the Baltimore Ravens playing Jacksonville. Dude. I feel like I was pretty high on the Ravens a few weeks ago, and I feel like they're just continually making me sad. I don't know how you hold the lead as much as they have and just keep losing.
It was a wild fourth quarter.
I was about to say super exciting fourth quarter.
Wow. Yeah.
I kind of wanted to pick the Jacksonville Jaguars this week. Obviously, I didn't, but the Ravens, like you said, the Ravens keep letting these almost guaranteed wins. Obviously, they're not guaranteed because they're losing them, but almost guaranteed wins just slip out of their hands.
Yeah.
I didn't think this was going to be that close.
Neither did I. Oh yeah, was this the 40-7 or 40-17 game?
No, that was the Miami game.
No, that was 20.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, the pick, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
With Travis Etienne going down so early.
Etienne, yep.
I don't think anyone really expected them to be able to hang in.
Yeah.
They found a way.
I mean, they didn't run the ball at all.
Yeah, they found a way.
Yeah, they found a way. Ravens, I think they're still first in their division. Yeah, still first place.
Yeah,
we got a pretty easy game coming up next week, so let's hope, or this week, so let's hope the Ravens can actually hold that win.
Right? No kidding. they start slipping, woo, Cleveland's gonna be nipping at their heels.
Cleveland,
All right.
Cincinnati's right there too.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Cincinnati. I mean, dude, I think you got to watch out for the Cincinnati. But at the same time, they have a tough ending to their schedule. Like, if they slip up a couple times, they could really
be in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, they could be. I mean, they really do got a tough schedule. Ending schedule, I should say.
Yeah.
But all right. What we got next? Bears Jets. We all had the Jets winning. I mean,
Jets.
That game. Mike White. Let's go, dude. 3 touchdowns?
You love it.
I do. That's great. And I don't know. They played Mike White a couple times, and he was fine. I don't know. I don't know what the big hype is on Zach Wilson. He seems to just be making rookie mistakes left and right. And I guess when you don't have those expectations and you're balling out like Mike White.
That's crazy. You absolutely love it.
I do. I don't
know. Without Justin Fields, I just don't know if Trevor Siemian's going to go and win you a wave football game.
Yeah, right.
I just.
Yeah,
or a football game.
Borderline finishing a home football game.
Yeah. I mean, the Jets are playing very solid this year, so I think they'll continue playing solid. Bears just I don't know what piece they're missing, but they're missing something outside of Justin Fields.
Well, right, of course, outside of Justin Fields right now. I mean, I can tell you who they're missing. Their wide receiver now. He's out. IR.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean,
Mooney.
Fair.
He is. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, that's literally their deep threat, right? Which they don't go deep very often, but when they need to, he's there.
Yep.
So they're not going to have that anymore. I see them just sliding at this point. But okay. Next up, we had. What's that?
I said they can see. They've seen what Fields can do now this season. So
right.
Even if they do slip next year, it'd be better.
Yeah. I mean,
they see his value at least.
Right. Oh, definitely. Yeah, they'll stick with him. He should be good.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a top 5 QB next year in fantasies.
Not if I take him.
No, draft pick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I was like, wait, what?
I could just see him being a top 5 quarterback going on the board, off the board in fantasy leagues.
I'm about to.
Dude,
that's a bold claim, bro.
Yeah, I'm not making a claim like that this early.
That's
in the next year.
Claim. Man.
All right, next up we have a better game. Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh yeah.
Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans. What's that?
Oh, man, Henry got stuffed.
Yep.
He did not have a good day. I mean, receiving, he caught a couple balls, but they were just stacking the box.
That's how you got to play him.
They have no receivers.
Well, they got Traylon Burks, so they put on like the fantasy pickups of the week every single week, and then he puts up like 4 for 70. I was
gonna say what? Yeah,
I don't know if that's pickup of the week, but like I guess in deep leagues possibly. But
right. I mean, so dude, the Titans are still 7-4, and they've had pieces like gone left and right. I mean, and they're sticking around in these games. The Bengals are looking hot, and they still were within 4 points. I think. I mean,
yeah. Well, the Titans are in third place. They're winning the division right now. Like they're 100%. They're still. They can make a run.
I mean, this whole season's been on Derrick Henry's back while Tannehill was out.
Yeah, maybe they're just giving him a break. You know.
Yep.
Cooling him out for the playoffs.
Yeah, and Traylon Burks last week, I mean, he still went for 70 yards. I mean, you're talking about waiver wire pickup of the week. I mean, I don't know. It's not terrible. He just didn't get in the end zone. 4 receptions.
Yeah,
for
I mean
70
that's not
yards.
terrible,
Not
but I'm
bad
saying
for a
with
waiver
all
wire.
the injuries and stuff going on, like
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
know if he's the pick him up this week, use your waiver placements, and no. I don't know about
Dude,
all that.
your favorite guy, Robert Woods. Two
Yeah,
touches, two
I
touches,
love it.
16 yards.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Oh, God. Yep. All right.
We got next. Go
Broncos.
Bengals. Go Bengals.
Dude. Yeah, right. Broncos, Panthers.
Mm.
Dude.
He
Broncos,
actually
Panthers.
won this for the
20
Panthers.
Yeah,
'Cause we all
23-10.
picked the Broncos.
Right, exactly. Yeah, we screwed them. That's okay. I told you. I'm completely done with Russell Wilson. I can't believe it. I don't know how many times. I don't even know how many times I can say that.
This isn't real, right?
I mean, if you were to look at the game at the beginning of the year, right, you would have went to this game. You'd be like, all right, Broncos, Panthers. Oh yeah, Broncos by like 3 probably. Or if you just hazed over and you're like 23-10, you would have been like, oh look at that, Broncos finally came through. That's great. I saw something funny. So we talked about memes last week with Russell Wilson, right?
Yeah, I love me a good Russell
So
Wilson.
I saw this today, and it wasn't even a meme. It was Russell Wilson was the number 33 quarterback this week. There's 32 teams.
I got it.
That's what the quote said at the
Yeah.
bottom. It was like, there's 32 teams, and he was the number 33. And it was probably because Aaron Rodgers, threw a touchdown or something like that, and then Jordan Love came in and threw a touchdown.
I read something funny too, or some
That's
interesting
terrible.
stat. It was like Carson Wentz has thrown more touchdowns this season than Russell Wilson, and he's been out since week 6.
Yeah, I saw
Wow.
Like
I think he threw like 10, and Russell's only at like 8 or something.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's so disappointing. And Russell Wilson did miss 1 week. Like, you gotta give him the benefit of the doubt, but that's
Right.
still not a stat you want to have.
Yeah, no kidding. That's crazy.
Hey, but Latavius Murray ran the ball well. That's a positive from the Broncos, right?
Yeah.
Gotta give him something, a little motivation moving forward to
Right.
next week.
Deontay Foreman just outdid him. 24 carries, 113 yards. Dude's been holding it down.
Well, I like Foreman.
I do too. I mean, he's been proving it week in and week out. Couple dud weeks, but for the most part,
but
he's been handling
He's
it.
been backing up. He's been backing up CMC for what, 3 years now, and he's always filled the role when CMC plays one game and is out for 3, and then plays one game is then out for a season.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
always filled the role very well. Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
So
Rated E for everyone.
What do we got going on here?
I had to say, what's I got a weird sound.
Did you
I have
hear
no
that?
snare. Yeah, I have no
What,
snare
video
in my
playing?
headphones, dude.
I got no snare in my headphones. Oh, that was
Did you have an ad played or?
I think so.
Like, what
I
in the
was
world?
wondering, I was like, did I refresh a page that had an ad on it or something?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was hidden. It was all the way at the top. I had to scroll up. Whoops.
Oh god. That's funny.
All right, what we got next? We had Texans Dolphins. That was the 40-17 game. Sorry,
That was a close one.
the 30-15 is what it actually ended up being. But hey, it looked like what after the second quarter, it looked like it might be that 40-17 game you were talking about.
Yeah, they just took all the starters out halfway through the third.
Right.
Give them
Man.
a breather.
These Dolphins, dude, they're on fire this year.
They put up all their points. in
They
the first
scored
half.
20 points in the second quarter.
It was literally 30-0 at half.
I don't even have much to say about this game. Like, the worst team in the NFL is playing against the potential Super Bowl champions. Like, it's a little
Right.
lopsided.
Right.
I think we all
Yeah.
had the Dolphins third. In the
Yeah,
AFC.
we all had the Dolphins. I mean, we all knew that was going to happen. Dude, they're 5-1 at home too, holding it down.
Yeah. Go Dolphins.
Who have they lost to this season? They have 3 losses.
Actually, I can't really recall.
One of them was the Vikings. Remember, Teddy Two Gloves couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
And then somebody else started
lost 3 in a
for
row.
The Jets spanked them 40-17.
what?
So
Was that when?
they-
Was that when he went out?
And then the Bengals
Yeah.
beat them as well.
They literally
Yeah.
have only lost the games that Tua wasn't in.
Skylar
Tua
Thompson
didn't-
was
Tua
playing that
didn't
game
start.
against the Jets.
Yeah, when Tua's starting, they're undefeated.
Wow.
Bro, I clicked on the Ravens game, right? The Dolphins Ravens game. My man put up 469 yards and 6 touchdowns. What
That
a
was like
guy,
the first or
dude.
second game of the season, I think.
What a guy.
He said, "What a guy."
That's some Madden stats right there.
Yeah,
Is that when the,
that's
Is that when the Trips brothers both went for 150 plus?
Probably. Jeez, let me click it again.
Jeez. That's wild.
One more time.
All right, what we got next?
190 and 171, two tutties apiece.
Buccaneers Browns?
No.
Oh, I was like,
That-
what?
That Ravens Dolphins game. Tyreek Hill put up 190 and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Waddle put up 171 and 2 touchdowns.
That's insane. That's insane.
Absolutely absurd. Anyway,
That's crazy.
what's the next game?
I wonder how many
Browns.
fantasy leagues out there those 2 wide receivers were going against each other in a league. Like, that would have been so funny.
Or somebody drafted them both.
Ooh,
awesome.
Oh,
wow.
So your
That
bye
actually
week,
is
that would
smart.
suck.
That would have been smart. That would have been really smart.
hey, that's the play for next year when you're drafting your
Right?
fantasy leagues. Plan
Oh
it out.
my gosh. Yeah, stack 2 wide receivers and a quarterback on the same team.
Damn,
I
take
would've-
Jeff
if I would have
Wilson.
said that this year, I would have said T. Higgins and yeah,
Take Wilson too.
that's right.
All right, Tampa
I
Bay
would've-
game.
yeah, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Cleveland Browns. Disappointment. 23-17. Browns came away with the win. Tom Brady threw it 43 times for almost 250, 2 touchdowns. Nick Chubb obviously was getting it down on the ground again, as he always does.
Down on the ground. I like it.
So, 26 carries, 116 yards, 1 touchdown. And Jacoby
Like it.
Brissett made it happen when it counted in overtime. What a guy.
Look,
Tampa Bay.
here's I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna address the elephant in the room, right? The Browns had to win.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean like they had to win because Deshaun Watson's coming back, and they're gonna run the table now that he's back, right? This is all
Right.
storyline propaganda. So when they beat the GOAT, right? We're gonna put the Browns beat the GOAT. Deshaun Watson comes back, so it's okay now that the Browns win out and make the playoffs for some reason.
Right.
Just for storyline purpose. There's no way the Buccaneers decide to run the ball 6 times in a pro NFL game
For 30 yards.
for 32 yards. Like, what? Come on, guys.
And Tom Brady is rushing.
What is actually going on here?
Their leading rusher was Julio Jones.
Wow.
This isn't real.
Wow. No way.
It's like the same kind of football
Okay.
game that made the Eagles lose. The Browns just ran the ball.
This
Held the
isn't
clock.
real. I don't believe this is real. So
Unreal.
I believe this is real.
Oh,
The Buccaneers
man.
still make the playoffs at 8-9. I've been saying that since we started this. So
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, we talked about it. I mean, and it's crazy because he could face Geno
he's
Smith.
He's gonna have
He
home
could face-
field advantage
Dude.
with the first week of playoffs.
Right.
Like,
Right. And it's going to be against like Jimmy G or like Geno Smith, like two guys that could literally just crumble under pressure. And
Yeah.
all he has to do is like throw for 2 touchdowns and just keep him like running the ball. Like it's insane. I swear to God, if I see Tom Brady in the Super Bowl again, I don't even know.
Look, you can't rule it out. I know it's highly improbable, right? But you can't rule it out yet because he's going to make the playoffs and
Right.
have home field advantage at least for one game.
That's what I'm saying though. Like it's going to be crazy because like if you look back like 10 years from now, if he does go right and he's got this cakewalk like Geno Smith and then he plays Jimmy G and then it's like what I mean. He easily gets there. Like once he gets to that NFC Championship game or he gets to the Super Bowl, like you can't count him out at all. Like he could very easily win it. And I feel like 10 years from now, he'd be like, "Oh man, he is so good." And I'd be like, and I'm gonna be like, "Well, yeah, I remember his last Super Bowl. It was a freaking cakewalk of the playoffs and da 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 da." And someone's gonna be like, "Dude, you're just a Tom Brady hater." And I'm like, "Yeah,
Look,
I am." I am.
Even if Tom makes the playoffs and he wins round 1, possibly round 2, there's one obstacle preventing him from winning another ring.
And you guys beat him before.
We don't have Nick
That's all I'm
Foles
gonna
though.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And you guys beat him before, but yeah, you'll need to hire Nick Foles to call your plays or something.
Or Eli.
Not even. What's even funnier? You said Geno Smith, right? He's gonna face Geno Smith. Well, he's gonna face Tyler Heineke. Let's be honest. It's gonna be a funny round 1.
Well, hey, Tyler yeah, but if he does, I don't know. I feel like I'd almost like to see Tyler Heineke go in and play him over those guys because I feel like he almost beat him the year that they went and won the Super Bowl. In that playoff
think
game,
about this.
it was
What
close.
if he had to play the Giants and then us? That's both his kryptonites.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that'd also be really cool to see.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to play him second because then I'd be like, okay, well, I guess that's not working anymore.
Actually,
If he just like blows the Giants out of the water or something, like
Yeah, true.
I don't know. They got a lot of good things coming for him, or going for him now with people coming back. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, they're all getting healthier and stuff.
Mike Evans,
so they're starting to contribute. So they got a lot of good things going for them. So, but they also have a few tough games coming up, just like the Bengals. So could get interesting.
I'm just gonna say this: Coach Madison to the rescue. You should try running the football. Is it
Right? Just
Before that
release playoff Lenny in the regular season.
I don't think he played. But to still only have 5 carries or 6 carries,
you gotta give it to somebody.
Rashad White.
Julio Jones.
Somebody hand it to me. I'll do it for $10K. Give me the ball.
For 10K.
Mike's now playing quarterback one week and now running back the next.
And I'm playing linebacker against Derrick Henry too. I'm stacking the box.
Okay.
I'd
rather play running back.
I don't know about that. I think a defensive tackle could probably, if I was running the football, could probably grab me and palm me and throw me at least 10 yards in the air.
Probably.
Like hit me right in my chest pad right here, catch me, and like just shove me 10 yards.
It'd be like a Derrick Henry stiff arm.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, to who was that that he did it to? Josh?
Norman?
I was going to say Norman. It didn't sound right. Yeah, Josh Norman just threw him like a rag doll. Yeah.
All
right. We got Raiders Seahawks.
Jesus Christ, this was a game. Josh Jacobs was questionable, and then had himself a day.
Have yourself a day, boy.
Dude, I told you guys the Raiders were going to win, and it was a close one.
It's
because they came into overtime. But, dude, when I saw Josh Jacobs break away and run up the middle, I was cheering because I was like, yeah, let's go. Let's go.
What the Raiders did this week is what I thought they were going to do the entire season. Like when
Right.
when you looked at their lineup on paper before the start, like I thought this was going to be a 30 or 40 point a week team.
Well,
And
they were averaging 35 points a game
Yeah.
at one point this season. I think they kind of throttled back a little bit, but
I mean, outside of the turnovers from Derek Carr, like the Raiders practically, well, a little bit of defense too, but they essentially played a perfect game. They dominated all aspects of the ball.
Yep.
All I can say is I had Josh Jacobs. He single-handedly won my game. My playoff hopes are still alive. Thank you so much.
Thank you
I
so
lost
much.
fantasy this week to a guy that
Yeah.
didn't even start a running back.
Text
Imagine, bro.
messages, dude. I was geeking, man. I had to pull it up just to look at your matchup, and I was just geeking.
I still put up. I can't remember the exact. It was like a 120 or 130, and I was like, God, I still am gonna lose. I went into Monday night like Pittsburgh needs to have negative points on their defense to win.
All right, Pat. This was your game, man. Chargers Cardinals. You called it.
Yeah,
25-24. Chargers come away with the win.
They snuck
Mike and
it.
I both had.
I'm gonna give them a snuck it out.
I did.
Right. Oh yeah. Definitely they came away with the win. But man, dude, those guys like to just go for it. They love to go for it at the end of the games, man. I love it. I love it. A passing play and everything. Just whatever.
I think it's just going to take a little bit for Kyler Murray to get back to where he was
Yeah.
with the injuries and stuff.
Well, you still can't see over his linemen, so there's that.
He's got Drew Brees.
Neither could Drew Brees. Yeah, I was gonna say. But
Justin Herbert looked like he did last season this week.
yeah. Yep, he finally came out
He
and
moved the
had
ball around, spread it around.
that game.
Well, the Keenan Allen threat was there.
Yeah,
Keenan Allen threat was there. Yeah.
Eckler actually looked good in the past game.
Yeah.
Yep.
James Conner looked good. He was also on my fantasy team. Thank you again for securing that win, Josh Jacobs and James Conner.
A healthy 25 carries, 120 yards.
Yep. Looked real good.
I got D-Hop in 2 leagues. That was good for me. 4 receptions, 87 yards, another touchdown.
The Cardinals have a lot of offensive weapons.
They do. It's just
Connor.
too bad.
They lost the most important one. Yep, they lost the most important piece.
I know, man. Honestly, I had Zach Ertz, and I think I had him in 2 leagues. I was able to pick up Dalton Schultz in both of them, though. So, and he's not putting up the numbers Ertz was, but it was a good pickup at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. This crappy game. Los Angeles Rams playing the Kansas City Chiefs.
This crappy game.
Oh man,
Well, when Bryce Perkins goes up against Patrick Mahomes, we all know that Pat Mahomes stands no chance.
Yep.
Oh wait, I said that backwards. I'm just kidding. Anyway,
right, dude.
Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce continue to just dominate. Another touchdown. Like I don't. Somebody's got to figure this out.
Tell me why you go into this game. You're Andy Reid, right? You go into this game. You know that you're winning this game. I mean, you know you're winning this game, right? And you tell Patrick Mahomes, like, hey, you're going to throw it 42 times today. Like, what?
That's what he does, though.
What?
But on top of that, he was like, dude,
Isaiah Pacheco still ran it.
You're going to be the running back, too. Both teams.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and he was just spreading the ball well, I guess. I didn't look at all the stats here, but 27 completions on 42 attempts, right? Travis Kelce only has 4 receptions. Of course he has a touchdown. He always has to have a touchdown. I'm surprised he didn't have 6 touchdowns this week. But Isaiah Pacheco, 22 carries, 69 yards, 1 touchdown. Like, he was spreading that ball around.
Yeah, I actually got to watch a lot of this game, which is surprising for me. But you know who looked really good coming for receiving for them was Jerick McKinnon. He made a bunch of good little catches to pick up first downs in that game.
Oh, nice. Yep, I could see that.
I haven't heard that name in a while. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
Just talked about.
Not since he was on the Vikings.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's what is that where he was last? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he filled in
I
that
think
one
he- I-
season,
he-
I believe, for Dalvin.
Well, I think he touched the 49ers too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he went
Okay.
from the Vikings to the
The
49ers, then the Vikings? Or vice
No,
versa?
I think Viking 49er, yeah.
Okay.
I honestly, whatever.
He always fills in for somebody who's hurt.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, speaking of 49ers, that's what we got next. The Saints
The
and
most
49ers.
boring game of the week.
Right. No kidding. I mean, it was pretty defensive, right? 13-0.
I would say.
How many shutouts have we had this year? I feel like we've had quite a few. I mean, for being a shutout, I feel like we've had at least 4.
I want to say 2 of them were both the Saints.
Well, no, the Saints shut out somebody. They shut out the Raiders. That's who it was. Remember, they shut out the Raiders.
No, I don't remember that. But I believe you.
I was going to
They
say, you don't have to remember it because it
They-
happened.
24 to
I
0.
remember that. Yeah. Because I was completely stunned. I was like, what? No way. Yeah, because remember, the Raiders, they didn't even cross midfield until the last 2 minutes of the game. That's crazy. I forgot about that. All right. Well, there isn't much to say about that one.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I mean-
I'm kind of. I mean, if we're gonna say anything, though, I'm disappointed in the Niners. I feel like they should have done more. I mean, with everything they got going, but did Christian McCaffrey get hurt in that game? Because he's got injury status, doesn't he? And then Elijah Mitchell's out again. Like they might be in some trouble if they can't keep these guys healthy. I mean, this team, they're playing well.
I mean, it's Christian McCaffrey. We all know he
Right.
has the worst lower body of human history.
Yeah. Carolina only gave him 350 touches 2 years in a row. And it destroyed his whole career.
They only
After 500 carries for his entire high school
Right.
college career.
It's... All right. Well, enough there. Sunday night game,
Goat stuff.
Packers Eagles,
Hey, I
40
called the shootout. I called the
40
shootout.
to 33. You did.
Called it.
You did. 40-33. Eagles, of
Yep.
course.
So obviously, I love the Eagles won. Jalen Hurts had a fantastic game, one of the greatest games he's played. He moved up the MVP candidate spot to probably either third or second now. So
That's
good job.
Yep.
What sucks is, like, I actually like the Packers. I probably root for them second most, right? Because I know I'm a personal friend with somebody who's a Packers fan, whatever. But this man's thumb was already hurt, and now the Eagles are just gonna like. He's pretty much done for the season, probably. Like
Yeah.
we're just gonna.
Well, he already
just
said
gonna
he's
beat 'em
playing
up
this
now.
week. He said he wants to play
Said
this
he's
week.
playing?
He
I
said he wants to
mean-
play this week.
I don't know.
That's wild.
His
He wants to
abdomen.
play
He
this
got
week.
his abdomen injury. Like I don't.
He went to the front office and he was like, "Are we mathematically out of the playoffs?" And they said, "Well, not mathematically. You could still make
I'm
it."
in.
He said, "Well, I'm fucking playing."
Absolutely insane.
Like, don't even.
Absolutely.
He's like, "I swear to God, if a medical staff even approaches me, I'm walking away. I'm playing." That's crazy, though. That was I can't believe that was a. I mean, I guess I can believe it was a close game because I thought it was going to be a close game. But I mean, after what happened, I can't believe it was a close game.
Yeah. It was actually a really fun game to watch. Like,
It
actually
was.
enjoyable. It was fun. I'm
It
glad the
was,
Eagles won,
and
obviously.
If it weren't for Jalen Hurts, like, it wouldn't have been as fun. Like, dude, those third down pickups were huge, dude. There was like 3 of them where you guys were 3rd and long, and Packers easily had the momentum. And then it was like he was like not
Random.
just picking up the first down; he was picking up the first down in like 60 yards
in like the first quarter or something.
Yeah,
It was insane.
He had like 2 big third down chunk rushes.
Yeah, that one he should have had a touchdown. I think he was just gassed.
Yeah.
He seemed like he was getting pulled away, and then he's like the defender got a little bit closer and closer. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
I thought he had it, but woo. Yeah, you guys put up a game. That was good. That was a good win.
Yeah, fun to watch.
All right. Monday night game was more like a Thursday night game. Steelers Colts. But I said it. I said them Steelers were going to come away with that W. Dude, you can't trust the Colts right now. I mean, I told you. I mean, that they were riding a little high off that whole, head coach pickup, interim head coach pickup, whatever you want to say. It had to come to an end somewhere. And I thought the Steelers just had a little bit more of a spark going into that game, and they were able to come away with the W against a crappy team.
Honestly, the Colts came back for a little bit. Like the Pittsburgh went up, like I forget what it was. They went up 13-0 or something, and I think Colts scored a touchdown or 2, and almost like they made it a game a little bit, and then they just couldn't find their offense again. So,
right.
Yeah,
I don't trust either team. You said you can't trust the Colts, but like I don't trust the Pittsburgh Steelers either.
Definitely not like a game I wanted to watch on a Monday night.
Yeah,
Jonathan Taylor's a huge letdown this season. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not all his fault though.
I guess it's not his fault, but like he's just not living up to the hype that was like I guess thrown at him. Not that he asked for it, but like
right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Ryan doesn't have any like mobility. Like Carson Wentz had some mobility, right? Still, even last year. So I think stacking the box and like having to do a little bit of QB spying and stuff like that. Like they don't have to necessarily do that against him anymore because Matt Ryan isn't running much. So right. I think that just a little bit extra pressure is like making Jonathan Taylor just locking him down a little bit more. Like he still got 20 carries for 86 yards on a touchdown. Like, I mean, 1 or 2 of those drives where they turned the ball over. I mean, he easily could have picked up some more yardage, and it would have been a good game for him. But so I don't know. It's obviously not all his fault, but yeah, definitely not living up to the expectation. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So what was that ending score? 24-17.
24-17. Yeah.
4-7 teams. 4-7, 4-7. Yikes!
I love it.
Yikes! That's funny. That's another team that wasn't looking to be like terrible. 4-7. I mean, the Colts and the Broncos are probably the biggest disappointments. Well, outside of the Rams, of course.
Yeah,
outside of the Rams, of course. But they take the number 1 spot. Just outside of that, I mean, it's probably Colts and Broncos. They had, I mean, I think they were both favorites to go to the playoffs.
I'd put the Raiders up there.
They're both missing.
You have some weird fondling for the Raiders, dude.
I like their players. I mean, the Darren Waller loss is huge.
Yeah.
I like Derek Carr. Derek Carr fame.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Pat. I like Derek Carr. He's kind of outside of my elite status, but I like him. I think he's good. He's better than your average quarterback, that's for sure. But
you guys probably eat biscottis too, don't you?
Nah, I don't get that. If I had the money for biscottis, though, I'd be in there.
You like the dry biscotti.
Yeah. All right, so that wraps up the recap for Week 12. Pat, you got 9 more wins. You got 9 more wins. Mike, sorry you had another down week. You had 8 wins.
Why do you say it like that? Another down week. Okay. It's cool. It's cool.
I had 11 wins. I only say it like that because you're just trending in the wrong direction, man. That's all.
Look, it's
You gotta
not.
pick it back up.
It's
I think
not
I
out
think
of reach. It's not out of reach.
exactly. Hey, I didn't say you're done. I said you're just trending in the wrong direction. That's all.
I mean, what's the difference? 10 games for first and last?
First and third's 10-game difference. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that's not. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not a lot. I mean, we've seen 4 or 5 swing weeks left and right.
Yeah.
I'm about to go. How many games are there this week?
16.
16 this week?
I think 15.
15? All right, I was just going to give 15 and 15 this week, so.
15 and 15, bro.
Yeah. Go on, Hondo.
You've been making some bold claims lately. I don't know how I feel about you.
I have. I've been picking a lot of underdogs.
I love Derek Carr. I'm gonna go 15 and 15, 40 to 17, Miami. Okay,
I was close on the 40 to 17. It probably would have been higher if they would have left them starters in.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna lie. Do you guys have the Thursday night game on right now? The Patriots look like the Bills, and the Bills look like the Patriots by their uniforms. It's throwing me off so bad.
No, I do not have that game on right now.
Let me pull the stats up, though, because Devin Singletary better have like 200 rushing yards.
All right, so my pick was in before the game started.
Mine is
obviously.
too.
All right.
Mine's in there.
Because there's already score on the board. That's why I'm saying it.
Oh. Uh-oh. Who scored?
Buffalo's up 3-0.
That's
okay. Yep.
All right, you want to start it off then?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I had the Bills. I had the
Start us
Bills
off.
winning this game.
You got the Bills?
Yeah.
Yep.
Even though they're going into Tom Brady, or not Tom Brady's.
Tom
Brady. I mean, let's be honest. That's Tom Brady's house still. It doesn't matter whose interim QB they got.
Oh, God.
That will forever be Tom Brady's home.
So,
right.
I got Buffalo too, but this was tough because I could actually see New England sneak in this game. Buffalo hasn't had a dominant win in a while. And I think the Patriots had a great game on Thanksgiving. So I can actually see the Patriots pulling this game out, but I'm going to take Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
All right, well, while we're talking about this, why is Nelson Aguilar catching so many balls in New England? But when he was in Philly, he couldn't do shit.
You ever watch The Replacements? When he puts the glue in his hands? That's
Yeah.
what they did to him over in New England.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They got all the... Yeah.
I'm
They
not
got
gonna
all the
lie.
special stuff. All the special stuff is in New England.
They got all the tricks over
Bill
there.
Belichick takes a
Come
lot
on.
of Eagles players. He always trades for them and picks them off free agency and ex-Eagles.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
He's taking a
little
few.
fumble. No fumble.
No fun.
All right. Well, I got the Bills too. I got. Man, I
Start. You just gave fucking New England the win.
come on, man. The Bills, dude. Listen, I mean, Mac Miller got in a little bit of a dogfight with the Vikings, and he played well, right? But you get in a dogfight with Josh Allen? Come on.
Bro, did you just call out
Mac
R.I.P.
Miller?
to the GOAT? Did you say Mac Miller?
He did.
Did I say Mac Miller? I said Mac
R.I.P.
Jones.
R.I.P. to the GOAT? You said Mac Miller, 100%.
Did I? Oh, man. I was thinking Mac
I was
Jones the
like-
whole time.
My head turned immediately like, hold up.
Oh, my God. No way. I said Mac Miller.
100%. Wait till
Man,
you watch it back.
I must have had Mac Miller on the That's funny.
Yeah, I was
Well,
like,
obviously
what?
I meant
Wait
Mac
a
Jones.
minute.
I was wondering why you were looking. I was like, man, he really got a problem with this? Like, what? Okay,
Hey,
well, obviously Mac.
Patriots just scored a touchdown. I'm just saying, you can't change your picks now, but Patriots just scored.
Yeah. Ooh, who scored? Who was it?
Yeah, that's right.
Jones, running back?
Mac Jones?
No, the running back.
The running back.
Mac Miller Jones.
Mac Miller Jones. You don't know? Okay.
Yeah, it's Mac Miller Jones.
Did Jones run it in?
Wow.
No, it's a running back named Jones.
Oh
Who
my
is that?
God.
No, I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
I've never heard of the guy.
All right. Well, what do we got next? We have the first 1:00 game is the Browns Texans, and Deshaun Watson is back.
Yeah, he's in my fantasy.
He's definitely
lineup.
starting, right? Like he's definitely starting. You haven't seen any nothing's changed.
It was Marcus Jones, and I don't know what just happened, but he caught a ball, and he ran it for a touchdown.
Okay.
Anyway, give me. Oh, it's not my pick. I'm sorry.
Marcus Jones.
It's
Well,
your pick.
you're probably going to take the same person I am. I mean, the Browns are winning this game, regardless of who's quarterbacking. The Browns are winning this game. But I
I'm
hope
telling you,
Deshaun Watson torches them.
I believe in the conspiracy that I exclaimed earlier. Deshaun Watson is going to win out because it's a good storyline. So give me the Cleveland Browns.
See,
I have Deshaun Watson starting for fantasy this week, so I'm definitely going with the Browns. If he wants to
that
come
means-
out
hold
and
on,
throw 4
hold
or
on.
5 tutties, I'm good
Hold
with that.
He has
Right.
never picked a good quarterback in fantasy. So the Houston Texans 100% just won this football game.
I know. Davis Mills is going to come in and throw for 325 yards,
My
3 touchdowns, like probably 1 rushing touchdown, just to be like, oh, Deshaun Watson didn't have a rushing touchdown, but I did.
my QBs this season in fantasy have been Matt Stafford, Jimmy G, Taylor Heineke. You got to let me win a couple games with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, man.
How long have you been holding on to him?
I just picked him up a week ago. Actually,
wow.
week 11. It might have been like right after week 11.
Yeah, I feel like somebody dropped him because I swear
They
I
did.
looked.
He
Like
was
2 weeks
Someone
ago.
drafted him, I think. In our
Oh,
Probably BJ.
yeah, probably.
probably. I mean, he did like the Texans a few years ago.
I was looking for a quarterback when the 49ers had a bye, and when I got Taylor Heineke, and he wasn't a free agent.
Okay. No.
All
right.
All right, Pat.
Well,
Next game.
Pat, we got the Broncos playing the Ravens.
Well, as much trouble as the Ravens have had with closing out games, this is not going to be one of those games. This is going to be another fucking Russell Wilson letdown. Lamar Jackson's going to have 100 rushing yards. Ravens win this football game.
Oh, yeah. Hands down.
What game is this? Why do I have to pick this? Just give me the Ravens, just because they have a better record. Like, this game sucks.
Right, yeah. Russell Wilson's not turning around anytime soon.
Look at these. We have the same pick for 3 games. All right, I like it.
We are going to start having some discrepancies here. I'm hoping at least. I think this might be upset city this week, man. I think we might see a couple of close games, and
For the teams,
this is
for the teams in playoff contention, 100%.
yeah,
It's going to be
yeah.
If you're not in playoff contention, it's whatever. Like the Pittsburgh Steelers Atlanta Falcons game, like whatever.
Right, yeah. I mean, I feel like you can flip a coin on that game, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, but all right. So we got the Green Bay Packers playing the Bears. Bears are still on their backup. I think they said Justin Fields might play, but he's obviously still going to be hurt. They're not going to be able to run that same run scheme with him. So, I mean, they're saying that he's going to be more of a pocket passer if he does play. And we know that he doesn't necessarily excel in that area. The Packers obviously got Aaron Rodgers. He might play. He might not. I mean, I feel like they could still run the ball on the Chicago Bears and just force him to throw the ball. So give me the Packers. I think the Packers get a close win. Because they still own the Bears, right? Isn't that what he said last year?
I don't know. I think their lifetime split is pretty close.
Yeah, their lifetime. What do you mean, Aaron Rodgers and?
Oh no,
Bears?
I meant like the Packers Bears rivalry.
Yeah, probably.
Give me I like what I saw out of Jordan Love last week, even if it was for one drive. Even if Aaron Rodgers doesn't play and Jordan Love plays, give me the Packers.
Yeah,
I know Dustin said the picks were going to start changing, but they're not. Give me the Packers. Even with both of them, if they're on their backup QBs, I'm taking Jordan Love and the talent around him over the Bears.
All right, all right.
Yo, Josh Allen just got smacked.
This next game, though, this
saw
is
that.
a good. This is
He
a
just
good
got
matchup.
smacked.
Saw that.
Jags.
All right, man. We got Jacksonville going
I'm a
into
Lions
Detroit.
hater, so I'm going with the Jags. I like
Woo.
Trevor Lawrence.
I do too. I like him.
I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Okay.
Look, I've been
Okay.
talking highly of both of these teams all season, so this is a tough one for me.
Yeah.
But
Ooh.
give me Detroit.
Yep. I like
I'm
it.
taking Detroit, baby.
You got Detroit. And so do I. Dude,
I was like,
I'm counting Jaguars, man. I was gonna say, wait a minute. I got. Uh-oh. That didn't work. The Detroit Lions. I gotta turn my mic up first, or turn the sound up first.
Yeah, the sound was a little
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, I got the Lions. It's nothing against Trevor Lawrence. I think he's playing well too. But man, I mean, dude, the Detroits are putting up points, and the Jaguars are giving them up too. So yeah,
I just haven't seen a game where like the
Ooh.
Lions haven't like left it all on the field. Like they're playing as well as they can at every level.
This game's gonna come
Right.
down to turnovers. To be honest, those
yeah,
quarterbacks throw a
probably.
lot of picks.
Yeah,
I think the Jags have a little
Yep.
bit better defense. Now the Jags did lose their running back, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
All right. Let's see if I can keep the upset train coming. This next game,
I mean, where's the upset?
the New York Jets play the New York Jets are playing the Vikings. Look at the Vikings record, man. They're the best team. They're one of the best teams
Well, you
in football.
said keep the train coming. Like I haven't seen a single upset on the board yet.
Oh, I meant my upset last week. Right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna pick like 4 upsets this week just to try to prove a point or something. But nah, this is gonna be my upset of the week. The New York Jets and the Vikings are playing. The Vikings, Justin Jefferson, you about to get sauced. He might still put up some points, but I like the Jets coming in with a close win against the Vikings. Kirk Cousins is just going to get a little too much pressure, and them Jets are going to come away with that W. And it's going to be the start. This
This is
of the Mike White era.
there. It is.
Let's go.
There it is.
I was waiting for the mob drop. Yeah.
Let's go, man. Hey, I like him, man. You're given an opportunity, and you're killing it. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
He played well before, so I want to see him excel.
I like everything you said, to be honest. However, I don't think the Jets can put it all together against the Minnesota Vikings. I'm gonna take gritty boy and take the Vikings.
I'm torn on this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a close one,
I
regardless.
think it's gonna be a good game, and I think it will be a close game.
I honestly, I can't wait. I'm gonna try to watch that one for sure. That'll be on the bigger
100%.
screen. That'll be on the bigger screen for the 1:00 games, I think. I'm just interested. It'll be a good one.
Yep.
I don't know.
Obviously, I'm gonna be watching that Titans Eagles game too, but
Look at this guy. We can't win enough for the haters. You know what I'm saying?
oh come
Can't
on,
win enough.
dude! I'm just getting me curious. What's going on? Like, I gotta keep tabs on all them, all them players you guys got. It's hard for me to keep track of all them players you've been picking up. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Jets are going to win this football game.
Yes. All right, Pat.
They are
Like
very
it.
good defensively.
I was going to
And-
say, right? That's why I say he's about to get sauced. That's Sauce
They
Gardner,
are.
baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go defensive win. It's gonna be a tight game, but I think the Jets are gonna put a little bit of pressure on Kirky.
Oh, yeah. I hope they put a lot of bit of pressure on him. I was looking at something today. Oh, you liked it, didn't you, Pat? You saw that? You saw me post that? About the quarterback grades?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you see where Kirk Cousins was at? In the bottom third of the league.
What is that? What did it use to measure like the statistics?
So it's the next gen stats, and they use all the stats that the quarterback can affect. So it's not necessarily in regards to what like pressures or things that they can dictate. So like their throws, so their probability, their catch probability that they create. So it doesn't have anything to do with like the wide receiver scale
Yeah,
or their grade.
like runs, yards after the
Yeah.
catch and shit don't count. And
Right, exactly. Yep. And he is in the bottom half. No, the bottom third, I should say, of the league. He's ranked.
Well, so I clicked on it, right, while we're talking about it.
Yeah.
I can't help but see Ryan Tannehill at 5. That's probably because he only throws for 100 yards and 10 passes a game.
Right.
So I guess what I'm saying is these could be manipulated a little bit depending on how the offense is running.
true.
Right. But if you look at the top 10, I mean, most of them, the argument is yes, there's going to be a few outliers here and there, but for the most part, I think they said they looked at the last 100 QBs and 98 of them with a rating over 80 something, I think, made the playoffs. Like, there's some truth to it. Like,
Yeah,
So-
I'm not
right. But yeah, no,
I'm just
there's
saying
definitely, there's some loopholes.
You can manipulate these a little bit, I guess is what I'm saying.
Right. But you can also manipulate it the opposite way for Jimmy G. That dude ain't an elite quarterback, but he
Well,
plays great, right? Oh, that team is good. Jimmy G's the man.
I don't think anyone has ever said Jimmy G is great. I'm just going to go out there and say that.
San Fran was all
Yeah.
about it like 4 years ago when they paid the man.
I still don't think they said he was great.
They said we have too much cap space. Get him.
I don't think they said he was great. Uh-oh.
Oh man, look
Hey,
at
big
this.
time Stephon Diggs, baby.
Look at
Yeah, let's go.
Big time.
Let's go.
Hey, what do we got?
Man, he got burnt too. Just quick out route. Gotcha. All right.
Josh Allen to Stephon Diggs.
Yo, we need
Yep.
some,
Ooh, that
some
was a close one.
Singletary stuff going on. Okay, anyway,
Dude,
what we got?
Steelers,
Falcons?
Falcons.
Yeah, this is
You want a
shit
coin?
game.
You want to flip a
All
coin?
right, so which trash do you want?
Do
I'm
I
gonna
have
take-
a coin?
I'm gonna take the trash that has the home of field advantage and is in the warmer climate. Okay, give me the Atlanta Falcons with Mariota for my man Tommy.
I have a guitar pick right here. I'm flipping this.
I'm taking.
I literally just flipped a USB.
I'm gonna flip my table.
All right, hold on. Give me heads. Heads is for home team.
Okay, what is the heads?
I got heads. Atlanta. Give me Atlanta.
You got Atlanta.
Shout out Tommy.
Man.
Shout out Tommy. Yo, use his real name.
Yeah, guys. I can't go Atlanta. Yeah, I can't. I can't. I don't care if they're at home. The Atlanta Falcons. Well, so you know what? I don't know.
Well, you better go.
They have much more. They have much more on the
wrong.
They can.
They
still
have a better record though too.
and they can still make the playoffs. You know what? I think they come in. They do just enough. You're right. Give me the Falcons. I'll take the Falcons. All right, 1 o'clock game. Is this the last 1 o'clock? No. Okay. Oh wow, these are two. Man, there's a lot of good 1 o'clock games. I
Yeah.
don't got enough TVs,
It's
bruh.
not a good Sunday night game.
I'm gonna have to like go to Buffalo Wild Wings or something to watch all the games at once. Jeez.
We're hitting B-dubs.
What's that?
What? We're going to beat them on Sunday or what?
We're going to beat those? Yeah. Duh. All right. So yeah, we got Titans coming into Philly. You know what? I think the Eagles. I think the Eagles should. I think they should handle this game. I think something's going to be in the air though, and I think the Titans, Derrick Henry, are going to run down your throat and keep the ball. I don't know, man. I'm hoping for the Cowboys' sake that you guys drop one game here and you guys let us back into the race. I think it's going to be a close game though. I'm going to take the Titans. I'm going to go on a whim and take the Titans.
I just got to throw this out here. Last week you said we were going to lose in rushing to the Green Bay Packers. That was laughable. And last week, the Tennessee Titans, Derrick Henry, this monster of a running back, ran for 38 yards on 17 carries.
So it definitely won't happen then. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, this
okay.
Is
it's definitely not going to happen.
It's an easy pick. Give me the Eagles. Easy.
Mike, let me remind you that before Aaron Rodgers got hurt, they were running all over you guys. You saw the beginning of that game.
Right.
And you guys still barely won 33-40.
Okay.
You guys did not handle that game.
The Tennessee Titans, the monster running back himself, ran for 2 yards a carry against the Bengals.
Right.
Yeah, I got nothing.
So,
that's all I got to say.
Jordan Davis has been activated from injured reserve.
I did see that.
He's coming
I did
back.
see that.
They've been talking about how he's in great condition. So I'm going to take the Eagles. I don't think Derrick Henry's going to break 100 yards on us.
Also, the Packers ran for 107 yards.
Right. But what I told you, I mean, Aaron Rodgers was in. It was different. It completely changed.
He was into the fourth quarter.
Dude, he was hurt. You saw he was hurt. He was in, but he was not in. You literally
everyone knows he has a thumb injury. That's his decision to play with.
Dude, he got hurt. You saw that. It wasn't his thumb I was talking about. But we'll see though.
100%. Easy game.
This is going to be a good one.
We got a little division game.
I don't even know.
I'm going with the Commanders.
Oof.
They're about to. I think Washington overall has a better team than the Giants. I think they have better defense. I think they have better all-around offense. I think the Giants really just. It's kind of like the Tennessee Titans. If Saquon has a bad game, they ain't going to win.
Right. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Every time he's been shut down, they're not in it.
Yeah, I think the overall run game on the Commanders is better. I feel like they have better receivers with Scary Terry. I think they're just a better football team.
Yep. What you think, Mike?
I mean, this is a tough one because I actually want the Giants to win. Just because, Saquon, Penn State boy, you got to love him, right? However, I don't think the Giants can recover from a Dallas Cowboy loss on Thanksgiving, and it's going to be sitting in the back of their head. So I got the Washington Commanders winning that football game.
I mean, they haven't beat the Cowboys in a while. It's been a while.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they recover well.
They're still not recovered.
It's just mentally draining on them.
Yeah, I didn't like the way the Commanders played last week. I mean, they were able to come away with it, but it was really because of a Cordell Patterson just tipped that ball up, tip drill, and I mean, it looked like Falcons were going to come away with a game. But then again, I mean, they held them to one score, right? And that's what made it happen. They're trending in the wrong direction, so I actually got to agree though. I got to go with the Commanders too. I think they got enough. I think they got enough juice. This game though, Dolphins Niners. I told you how high I was on the Niners. I think they're going to be good, but man, they just keep more and more injuries on top of injuries. And the Dolphins they're unstoppable. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick against the Dolphins the rest of the way. They might win out.
I said it 3 weeks in a row. I'm going to say it again. Tua is that dog. Give me Tua. Actually, the 49ers defense is great. 100%.
Right.
What do they always say? Better offense beats better defense. I'm taking the better offense.
40-17, Miami.
Q, I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy D ain't putting up enough points on this team.
Nope. Not happening. Not happening. All right. What we got next? Seahawks going into play.
Before we go into this game, what do you think Kyle Shanahan is saying to his team while watching film right now?
He's actually in the room by himself watching film going, I wish I was coaching the Dolphins.
How do you guys think we can get 9 defensive backs out there at the same time?
So if we put 2 on Waddle, who do we put on Hill? Oh, we'll just put 2 on Hill. Who do we put on Waddle?
Man, I would hate to see.
Honestly, like the only way this,
I would hate to see the Eagles having to play Miami and see what your coach looks like, because he always looks like he's been up for 8 days straight.
He does have the
bags.
The baggy eyes. Yeah,
he is just analyzing games after game after game, and I don't think he's slept the whole season. Either that, or he's got a drug problem, man. He just looks tired, bro.
He definitely does. He 100% looks tired. And when it's cold out, you notice even more because his eyes are purple.
He's taking his job very seriously. He's putting in the work, and that's why he's got all these W's. You know what I mean?
I know. Hey, I'm not kidding. It's just fun.
He can rest in the off season. All right.
Right. That must be what he's doing. I don't know. When I first saw him on live TV a couple times, I was like, he looks like he's on drugs.
I'm Google imaging it right now.
Dude, he legit looked like he was on drugs multiple times. I'm like, man, this guy needs some coffee.
Yeah.
All right, what we got?
All right,
Gino versus somebody. Give me Gino.
Yeah, right. Gino versus somebody. I'm going Gino. Yeah, Seahawks playing the Rams. Aaron Donald, high ankle sprain. I've been complaining about him for a couple weeks now, right? Like, he ain't even doing anything. So him being out, what's that matter, right?
Yeah, the Rams look like dookie butter all season. Give me them Seahawks.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
all right.
Seahawks barely lost a close game last week. They're going to score 34 points again, and they're going to win probably pretty easily. Give me the Seahawks.
Nice.
Or let me rephrase that. They should win pretty easily. Give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, and I'll follow it up with they're going to win pretty easily. Dude, I'm believing that the Rams are just in full tank mode, and they're okay with it because they're like, you know what? We ain't got hardly any draft picks. We might as well just chalk this one up to a loss, boys.
I mean, they're down their quarterback. They're down their best receiver. Their
right.
defensive players are injured. They don't really have a solid running back. Fuck that team.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. This one's going to be a tough one.
For what?
Kansas City
I don't
Chiefs
know about that.
playing the Bengals. This is going to be a tough one. I mean, you got to let me finish. This is going to be a tough one to go with. It's going to be a tough one to go with the Bengals. I mean, Jamar Chase is coming back, but you don't know how healthy he's going to be. Is he going to be on a limited snap share? Is that offensive line going to continue to get better and better like they've been doing?
Jamar Chase suffers from McCaffrey syndrome. where his body is.
But I'm going with the Chiefs, man. Patrick Magic Mahomes right now is just on a different level.
Is it my turn?
Go ahead.
All right. So you're right. This is a hard game to pick. I'm gonna tell you why it's a hard game to pick. It's hard picking the Chiefs every single game. Give me the Chiefs.
Right. I like it. Yes.
I feel like only way the Chiefs don't win this game is if Joe Mixon somehow gets 5 touchdowns like he did a few weeks back. The Chiefs are winning this.
But Pat Mahomes, Pat Mahomes is playing for the AFC Championship game. The Bengals aren't going to be in his way. I know this isn't a playoff game, but he wants home field advantage. He wants the first seed. He's going to throw 50 balls if he needs to. Patty Mahomes is going to win these games.
I think he prefers to throw 50 balls. The coach is like, we're running these. Like, no, we're not. I'm passing. Okay? Hey, I like this game.
Dude.
I like
here
this.
You
game.
go.
Here we go. I already know who's picking.
I'm picking my boy.
Here you go, Pat.
My boy, Derek Carr. Give me them Raiders.
Oh, yeah. We knew that was coming. Man.
Is Mike Williams back this week? It don't fucking matter. I'm taking them Raiders.
As much as I want to pick the Chargers, I can't watch Josh Jacobs go for 310 total yards and not pick him the following week. So give me the Raiders.
Man. That's actually exactly why I'm going to pick the Chargers. I don't think he follows up a week with that week, and that boy's going to be tired. And you saw the Chargers. I mean, they got that life back in them. Justin Herbert, he's finally fully healthy. At least in my eyes, it looks like he's just slinging that ball like old. I think it comes into a shootout. Give me the Chargers. Give me the Chargers.
Even if Josh Jacobs doesn't have a good week, he carried the load last week so that Devontae Adams could carry the load this week.
Yeah. I guess I could have added there. I mean, Devontae Adams might go for 140 and 2 touchdowns, right? I'm hoping he does.
And if he doesn't, Matt Collins will. It's fine. All right.
There you go. There's your pickup of the week right there, brought to you by Patrick Leach.
Yep. Matt Collins, waiver wire pickup.
Matt Collins. He's on our waiver wire in our league right now, and he didn't pick him up, but you guys should go and pick him up.
Yeah, 100%. I'm rolling.
He's on our waiver wire.
Is he really? Because I'm mad. I'm gonna go pick him up right now.
Just let me just let all the viewers know we're in a 12-man league. It's not an 8. It's not a 10.
With 19 bench spots because the commissioner is an idiot.
And he's still on the waiver wire.
And he's still on the waiver wire.
He's like, man, I gotta get him. I don't know
you click wide receiver. He's literally the first available wide receiver.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore. Wow.
Matt Stafford's available though if anybody needs him.
All right.
Well, there's the transaction. I got the notification.
Yep. I was going to say, I heard it go. Must have been Matt Collins taking off the waiver.
Yeah. Too bad Singapore's already playing.
Man, I'm so glad we're at this pick because I can't wait for you guys to pick the Cowboys. I'm going with them. I'm going with the Cowboys. Come on. Man, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they pivot away from him. You go to Sam Ellinger, they're both going to be on the ground. This pass rush, they're gonna be in for it.
As much as I want to pick the Colts, I'm undefeated on Sunday night, so I gotta pick the Cowboys.
That's why I said I can't wait for this pick because you guys gotta go with the Cowboys. Come on, don't you dare, Pat. Go with the Colts.
Look at him. He's gonna come up with some shit right now.
Come on, you think Jonathan Taylor's gonna put him on his back?
I can't do it. I can't pick those fucking Colts. They're so bad. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next week. God.
Say it, or I can't click it. I don't know who you want.
Dallas Cowboys. You're welcome, Kevin.
All right.
Give me the
I
Cowboys.
honestly, hey, I said it before. I'm surprised they didn't flex this game this week. I mean, dude, we saw all those 1:00 games. There's at least 4 other games that should be played on Sunday night.
100%.
I can agree with
100%.
that.
100%.
I don't like. They just flexed one for next week. Like, why did they overlook this one? I'm surprised.
I just broke my finger clicking Cowboys on the ESPN app.
I still haven't actually clicked the button.
It's painful. All right.
I'll have to get Connor to click it or something.
Saints, Bucks. Yeah.
Uh,
The Saints just don't look good this year. They've had injuries. I don't know what's happened to Kamara. He's not looking good this year. I don't
Dude,
like.
he's
Andy
killing me,
Dalton.
man.
Yeah, I love him too as a player. Like,
so do I. I mean, he's had this fumbling issues now. Like, it's like, dude, come on, just give us the old Kamara back,
I
man.
want old Kamara, old Mike Thomas, and give me Drew Brees back. But anyway, I'm taking the Bucks on Monday night. So if you guys want to get right, don't pick the Bucks.
No, this is easy Bucks pick. I told you he's going 8-9. It's a home game against one of the most disappointing teams. Tom's got this in the bag.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I actually do think the Saints come out with a little bit of life, and like I don't think it's just gonna be like Tom Brady's gonna come out and sweep them like it's nothing. I mean, it's not like Tom Brady is just looking stellar all of a sudden.
Hold up. You put the Saints down there, bro.
Oh, thank you. I'm still talking. And what the heck? I'm literally it's highlighting it.
I think it's
There we
meant
go.
to be, dude.
And yeah, right. I mean, dude, he has historically struggled against the Saints, right? But these Saints aren't the same Saints. But that defense is still they're playing all right. So I think they give him a little bit of trouble here and there, but yeah, I think they still win that game. I wonder what they're favored by. I have to look.
I don't have that up.
I'm just curious what they would be. So they have them at all right. So they got the over under at 40.5. That's kind of low. And they got Tampa Bay by 3.5.
What do you think is going to be the highest scoring game of the week?
Highest scoring game?
Chiefs
You know what?
Bengals.
That's what I was.
You think Chiefs Bengals?
You
know what
I don't know.
I got Jacksonville Detroit.
I'm going to go. This one,
that could be a sneaky pick. That could be a sneaky pick.
Which one? Jacksonville Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it for top.
I think that could be a sneaky pick. I like that. I mean, I could see that being a dude. Both those defenses have just been giving up mad points.
Yeah, 100%.
You ready for?
But they also have been putting up a lot of points and still losing. So
Right. I think the almost obvious, or well, not obvious, but I think like a lot of people might be like, oh, the Dolphins Niners might be pretty good, but Pat, I think I know who you're picking.
No, you don't. Nobody knows this one. I'm going to go Commanders Giants.
I was going to put that up there too.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I feel those division games. Sometimes they're pretty wild and they're like super low scoring games. But yeah, that could be. I don't know. I mean, the Chargers Raiders could get crazy, right?
I could too.
Dude,
Yeah.
this might be one of the highest scoring weeks of the year. I'm gonna have to look that up. I gotta write that down to look that up.
It's definitely going to be a good week for football.
Highest scoring weeks, and this might be one of them.
Yeah, 100%. All I know is Josh Allen just threw another touchdown. Thank you, Josh.
Who was it too? I missed it.
Gabe Davis.
Yes, because Gabe Davis just missed one earlier. That's what I needed. All right. Thank you.
Yep, I'm feeling good.
Thank you, Gabe Davis. Thank you,
Thanks,
Gabe
Josh.
Davis.
Thanks, Joshy boy.
If I lose
Hey.
the million this week, I'm be angry.
I know. Look at Mike all over there cheesing. His quarterback doing
Going
work.
off, baby.
Uh huh. All right. All right. Well, Mike, you want to take us out?
You know what we do here. It's the end of the wrap up. It's the end of the week. Picks are in. Games are in. Comment, like, subscribe. Actually, we want you to comment on who your favorite person is on the podcast. Whose takes do you like the most? And then whose do you not like the most? I know whose mine is. Pat got some crazy talk over there. It's crazy 4017 talk. Get this man out of here. Comment, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. PMD Football Talk out.